Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome, and for those of you that are returning, welcome back, and thank you guys so much for your continued love and support to the channel. This is going to be a general reading for the collective. We are tapping in to get a message, seeing what it is that you guys need to know or be aware of at this time, and this will be for everyone of all zodiac signs. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate or fit your specific story. However, I do ask, as always, that you guys please support this channel by giving this video a thumbs up and also subscribing if you are not already. I would definitely love to have you guys here tapping in and getting these messages with us. All right, let's see what's good. I hope that you guys are doing well, staying safe, happy, and healthy as always. Spirit, what does the collective need to know at this time? What is the energy surrounding the collective? What is it that they need to know? Okay, so we got freedom coming right out. That's a beautiful energy to see. We all want freedom, or to be free, or to live freely. What does the collective need to know here? Let's see. What is the energy surrounding? We got happiness here. Nice. What does the collective need to know? We got grief, and it's coming out in the reverse. Okay, so that's a good thing as well, to be able to let go of grief. We got love here. Okay, come on. I like this. So far, this is good energy here. What does the collective need to know? Gets no better than that. Peace. Nice, nice, nice. Bottom of the deck, we have judgment. So I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. We got honest, forgiveness, and judgment. Very interesting. Very interesting. This is one of those situations where sometimes we realize that maybe we've made mistakes, or that we may want or need forgiveness for something that we've done here. I feel like someone is being honest with themselves, because either they're facing some sort of judgment, could be karma, but this is one of those energies where someone here may be speaking out, someone here may be being honest, and if not honest with others, at the very least, they could be getting or being honest with themselves here. But with forgiveness and judgment, it feels like someone may want forgiveness before judgment, or so that whatever the judgment is, you know how it gets. You know, no one wants to be judged harshly, or no one wants to, because judgment, you have to answer for the things that you've done. And with forgiveness, maybe there's a problem or something that may have happened. But let me go ahead and jump into this and see what this is, because it feels like this is definitely someone that may be feeling as if they want to reach out. They may want to apologize to you. Maybe someone here is finally being honest with themselves, or they're finally realizing that they did something wrong. Now, this could be someone else. It could be you. Either way, someone here is free. Freedom is here. This is whatever happened. I'm not bothered by it anymore, or I'm no longer weighed down by whatever this is, because this is one of those energies where when you're free, you're not letting this weigh you down or holding you down, or you're not letting something affect your energy. So it lets me know that whoever may want to apologize, they're coming in, but someone here may be already over this, I'll say, or they may have already gotten closure from this situation. That's how it feels. But let me see. Tell me about freedom here. Are you coming back in? All right, she's back in. Welcome back. So she's here for this one. Tell me about freedom. Last one, she bounced. She's like, I'm not here for this energy. So I like this, because when she comes in, it's something. We have the Three of Pentacles here. So working together, working something out. Tell me about freedom. This could be someone that is collaborating, and we have the Queen of Cups here. Queen of Cups is a very nurturing energy. I'm seeing this King of Cups here. So this is about people that are possibly working together or coming together here. But the energy is based on love, emotions, connections. It could be family here. King of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles here. So it feels like there has been a lot of difficulties, or someone here has had to really stand up, maybe stand up to their family, stand up to their relatives or people that are around them here. There's something here about getting advice though. With that Three of Pentacles, people could be consulting, or the Queen of Cups could be consulting with others here. It's something between this King and Queen of Cups. And I don't know if this is a couple or mother and father or just people that are connected, or they may really have love, but there could be some sort of problem here. Either way, it's bringing about happiness, or someone is happy. We have, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path here. So someone here not only is free, it could be free to connect with others, free to work with others with that Three of Pentacles. Tell me about happiness. We got the Chariot. Control, success, Cancerian energy. Someone here could be a water sign. Tell me about happiness, but someone is moving forward. They're following their happiness or going down whatever path that leads them to happiness and love, bliss, blessings. Ace of Cups is here. So this could be spiritual, but there's a lot of water here. So for many of you, this is about feeling emotionally content, feeling happy where you're going, following your heart here. And I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands here. So there's some sort of exchange or something that is currently maybe working out, or I don't know if this Queen of Wands is trying to juggle something here, but with the Five of Pentacles, someone here could be losing. Now, let me see, because Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands came out in the last reading and the energy was different, but I don't think this is the same thing. Grief is in the reverse. So it's letting me know that someone is no longer grieving, or with grief we have, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So whatever this is, someone here does not see this as a loss, or let's say there was a problem or something that was done to hurt a person, maybe that someone needed forgiveness for. Okay, you want me to forgive you, but I don't feel bad, or I don't feel as if I've taken a loss, or whatever you did, I'm good. That's how it feels. Tell me about grief in the reverse. Someone's not grieving. We got the Page of Pentacles. So this is about a new opportunity, or someone here that's focused on moving on. The Seven of Pentacles lets me know that someone may have grieved this, or may have been in an energy where they were dealing with grief, and maybe for a long time. However, this person has finally put that behind them. They've put themselves in a position to move forward, or to focus on the new, or focus on where they're going. Why is grief in the reverse? And the King of Cups. So we see this King of Cups coming out. We also see the Queen of Cups here. King of Cups seems to be focusing on forward movement. Maybe someone's focusing on bettering themselves here. Because the Three of Wands, this is someone that's looking out into the future, or waiting for something to sometimes happen. But this is the energy of I've turned my back on the past and I'm ready for what's to come. So it's letting me know that someone here may be trying to fix something, or they may be feeling bad, or they may be feeling apologetic, or maybe even feeling as if they want forgiveness. However, someone has already put that behind them. They've already put that behind them. Love is here. So this is someone who is not closed off to love. We have, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things here. Tell me about love. What do we have? We got the High Priestess. Ooh, and the Hierophant. Come on. Do you understand how powerful this is? This is people that are meant to be. The Hierophant and the High Priestess, they just go together naturally. And it doesn't represent husband and wife, because the High Priestess would be like a nun, you know, so, and the Hierophant probably is like a pope. So it's not like they're married, but if there was a marriage, these two would be it. Someone here is very, very tapped in, very spiritually connected, but also they have some sort of spiritual authority or spiritual rank. This is someone that embodies love, but more importantly, they are loved here. Someone may have the love of, or some sort of spiritual connection. And again, it could be like ancestral here. Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So someone has put that behind them. Someone has put that behind them. And this is someone who is very logical. They're making head over heart decisions here. They're being guided maybe internally, or allowing their internal compass to guide them here. But the Queen of Swords, she's not like the Queen of Cups. So someone may have been hurt, or this could be a situation requiring forgiveness, but someone's like, you know what? I've put that behind me, or I've put that behind me, and I'm moving forward as this Queen of Swords, maybe not like the Queen of Cups here. So someone is not emotionally connected. This is a person that they love, but they love with, I don't want to say their head, because that's not what I'm saying or what I want to say, but this is the kind of energy where it has to make sense. I don't just love for the sake of loving, or I don't just love you because we share the same blood, or I don't just love you because we're family. It has to make sense. And if anyone threatens to hurt me or bring pain or anything to my life, I'm not going for that. So this is someone who, again, they love, but they love with a purpose here. And this is why someone is at peace. So I feel like this is one of those energies, and someone could be saying like, because it gives me like that's still your family, or you should accept this or forgive them or something because that's still your family. Queen of Swords is like, I don't care if it's family. If they've hurt me or did anything to me that would put me in a Three of Swords, I'm good. You know, tell me about peace. We got Pisces, Taurus, Cancer. Tell me about peace. Eight of Cups. Yeah, I walk away from anything that threatens my peace. Temperance. I'm on the path to peace, and that's all I'm going to allow on my path. Tell me about peace. And we got the Three of Swords. Interesting. So seeing that Three of Swords, it feels like it's hurting someone. You being distant or disconnecting or walking away here, it's hurting someone. I feel with the Four of Swords, it's because maybe someone wants to heal something and they can't. Two of Swords especially, someone here, I feel like they don't, I don't want to say they don't care, but the Two of Swords, and especially with the Four of Swords, it's a very indifferent energy. And it feels like maybe you did care. Maybe at some point you once cared, and maybe you cared too much. Maybe you cared more than they did. Maybe you cared, and caring so much brought out so much pain that you decided, I'm never going to care like that again. I don't know, but it feels like that. And I don't see that someone is closed off to love. It's just that whoever this is, you have to love me the right way. You have to love me on, I don't want to say my terms, but yeah, my terms. And it's coming from a place of I've loved or loved freely, and maybe I got hurt, or maybe I didn't get that same thing in return. So now it feels like this Queen of Cups may have turned into the Queen of Swords, or she is still that Queen of Cups where she is loving or open to love. But again, it's not going to be freely. It has to come with some sort of, I want to say, stipulations here. Someone here, they're not just going to accept anything, or just because we are family, you know, you can just treat someone any kind of way. What is this Three of Pentacles about? Because there's some sort of collaboration or people that are working together. So we got the Page of Wands here. So these are all people that seem to be communicating or talking, or many people could be talking, maybe giving advice here. Three of Pentacles is here again at the bottom of this deck. Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So you see, this Queen of Swords, she is, whatever she's saying or doing, someone's hurt by it. So it feels like someone could be getting advice, maybe talking to other people, or speaking to people about maybe how they could go about handling this or what they need to do. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. We got the Knight of Wands here. So if we're talking about freedom, Queen of Cups seems to be very excited. She seems to be fired up, but this Knight and Page of Wands, they're looking right at each other. So it's something here, and someone could be bringing in, like, not an emissary, but maybe getting someone else to speak on their behalf, or getting another person to speak up for them, or like come to this person or do something here. I see the Five of Cups. So there could be some sort of loss or regret that someone has. But Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands, it's like, listen, I need you to talk to this person for me, or I need you to reach out, or I need you to say something here. It's something like that, because there's something in common between these two, this Page and Knight of Wands. So I don't know. Someone could definitely be trying to get another person to act on their behalf or speak on their behalf. Clarify the Chariot with the Ace of Cups though. Someone's happy. They're moving forward. They're very optimistic. This could be someone that's following their heart or some sort of blessing here. Yeah, we got the Four of Swords. So someone here, they're healing. Someone here is very healed. They're very... I don't want to say they're disconnected, but it just feels like where someone is going, they don't give to anything that does not add to their happiness or that does not benefit their overall well-being. This is a person or a situation where if you're not adding to this or bringing happiness to my life, I don't have time for it. I don't have the energy for it. I'm not giving to this. Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Eight of Swords. Someone here knows the power of connection. They know the power of energy, and they know that if I connect with Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, that energy is transferable. Like someone has learned a lot. Someone has learned a lot, and it feels like it's come from a place of having to deal with pain, heartache, heartbreak, but someone's like, I'm never getting back into that energy, or I'm never going back to that place where you can hurt me or you can make me feel whatever this is. Why is this Page of Pentacles here with the King of Cups? Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. Because someone may have become the King of Cups from the Queen of Cups. Yeah, Three of Swords. So do you see? Someone's pain has pushed them forward to this new beginning, or the pain that someone has had to endure has likely, I want to say, created a beast here where someone's like, listen, I've been through the worst, you can't hurt me, or I've been through that before, you can't hurt me again, or you can't do something. Six of Wands, someone has successfully overcome this for sure. So it's one of those energies where, again, yeah, you hurt me, and maybe there was an honest conversation here or whatever, but someone's like, listen, I'm never going to allow you to hurt me again, or I'm never going to put myself in that position to be hurt again. I've learned from that, and I'm able to manage or maneuver better here. Clarify that, King of Cups. Nine of Wands is here in the reverse here. So Nine of Wands, it's talking about someone here that feels weak or weakened, or they're unable to fight. They're unable to continue on here. High Priestess, Four of Cups, and the Two of Swords. So someone's hiding the fact that they don't know how to apologize. Someone wants to apologize or wants some sort of forgiveness, but they could be facing rejection or fearful of rejection. So it's something maybe that this King of Cups wants to apologize for to this Queen of Cups maybe. And it feels like he knows that he has to face judgment. And I don't know if he's doing this because of judgment or if he just wants to make the situation right. Tell me about this High Priestess Hierophant, because this is divine love or something that is just very, very powerful here. Someone that is just, oh my gosh. Tell me about this High Priestess Hierophant. What is this about? Judgment. So someone has the power. That's what this is about. Someone here has the power to call judgment, to speak judgment. Someone here has the power, the love of the spirits. I don't know who you are, but it feels like if you call judgment on a situation, look, that's spiritual. Strong spiritual connection. He offers that cup, and it's the alchemy, and there we got the strength coming out. Someone here is extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. Very blessed, very connected, very loved. So maybe you've called judgment. Maybe you freed yourself from something. I don't know what you've done or what you've spoken or what you've said, but it was a very powerful thing. You may not even know you have this power. Do you see this? This is the power to change lives. This is the power to, like, someone here may not even know who you are or how powerful you are. And I have to let you guys see this because High Priestess and Hierophant on their own is very powerful. This is someone that's very balanced in their masculine and feminine energy, but also very balanced in the spirit and in the physical. Hierophant is Taurus energy, which is the physical. So for some of you, You have some sort of spiritual power that can make worlds shake. So this is specific. This is definitely not for everyone. And I don't know what you're doing, but you have the love of the spirits, the angels. There's something here where if you call judgment, you better believe it's going to manifest. It is going to happen. Why is that Three of Swords here when someone walks away? What is that Three of Swords about? Because it could be that you've already closed that door. You've disconnected. You've walked away. And I don't know. Tell me about that Three of Swords, piece. Nine of Cups. So, yeah. 8 to the 9 of Cups. Someone walked away and they're happy. They're successful. They're fulfilled. They're joyous. And that hurt someone to see. It hurt someone. 4 of Pentacles, the Wheel, and the 8 of Wands. So something is coming in swiftly. It could be karmic. Because the 4 of Pentacles is security. So sometimes people don't know, realize, and understand that who and what we are connected to likely keeps us safe, keeps us secure. There's something here about freeing yourself of a situation. And with you being free, what is this? This is a big deck here. With you being free, someone here, I don't want to say that they're taking some sort of loss here, but it feels like this is one of those situations where, is this that same deck? It feels like, let me just keep this here and I'll get organized later. But it feels like one of those situations where your spiritual love or your love protects someone. And the moment you decide, I'm no longer grieving, I'm no longer sad, maybe some of you say, I don't even care. That changes everything. Someone loses their power. They're weakened here. So you have some sort of power or spiritual power that protects, uplifts, helps, heals. Someone here has some sort of energy. And again, Queen of Cups, it's like 3 of Pentacles when she's helping someone, or if someone comes to you, you may come right to their rescue, or your spirits do. So this is one of those situations where your spirits, or who you are, or the energy that you possess, or your spiritual rank even, it protects someone. And the moment you decide, I'm no longer grieving, or I'm no longer hurt or sad, or this person is no longer a thing, I'll say, in my life, that changes everything. Someone walks away and you're at peace, and you can walk away and be at peace and be happy, because I don't think that this person has done anything wrong. Wow. Someone here is very powerful. Very powerful. I mean, I'm going to get tea, but I'm almost thinking I need to get like a spiritual deck here. Is the tea going to suffice? What's the tea? Let me see what comes out. And then maybe I'll get a different deck. Because again, I feel like this is bigger than just the tea here. Someone here is extremely powerful. Extremely. And I don't think you know. I don't think you know. We got Boss Daddy. So this could be about, we got stable, rich business owner, BD Energy CEO. It's about some sort of boss. It could be someone's dad or father. Doesn't have to be, but Boss Daddy is someone here that seems to be very successful here. But we got same shit, different day. So this person likely has done something before, or this is someone that is not serious. They come in with an offer, but there's a lot of games or a lot behind this. So I don't know, it could be like a husband, a father, a man that you're dating. I don't know. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman, but someone here definitely is trying to make an offer, but it's a dirty offer here. Obsessive lover wants you back and shine. Your light irritates your demons. So it could be your ex. It could be someone that you were in a relationship with, but it's like you don't care anymore, or you're no longer in this energy. Maybe some of you are this boss daddy energy. You don't have to be a man. You could be a boss mommy. I don't know. But someone definitely is trying to make an offer. We got inside scoop. So we have a closer look, nosy, and up in your business. So someone here, they can't get close to you. They can't get close. They can't get the inside scoop. You've likely picked up on their bad habits, or you know what this person's about here, and you're not letting them in. So someone here, it's like they want to stay close to you. They're trying to stay close to you, maybe to avoid judgment. Maybe because they know your power. You would be surprised. Yeah, see, we got ain't shit coming out. So you know this person, they're not shit. And you may have already spoken or called judgment here. You have the proof that this person is not either who they say that they are, or that this person is some sort of, maybe, I don't want to say a bad person, but whoever they are, you know. Whatever that dirty offer is, you're not accepting it. Yeah. Unbothered and shine. This is peace. Unbothered, shine. Your light irritates your demon. So you're going to keep shining. And you're going to continue to be unbothered. I'm telling you, you are a very, I can't make it up, unfazed. You are unfazed, unbothered. It's not giving. Bankrupt, uninterested. Someone here could be suffering financially. Because to go from a boss daddy to bankrupt, that's you pulling your energy back. Pulling your love back. Pulling back or pulling away from this situation here. So I'm going to get a love message for those that may be resonating in love. Some of you, this is a love situation or someone that you were connected to romantically. Others of you, this could be friends or family members or co-workers, bosses, whoever. But what this is that with freedom, someone is free of this person's whatever they're asking of with that Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands. It's like maybe in the past you did show up for this person. Maybe in the past they needed your support or help. You would show up and give them or help them. But now you're like, wait a minute. I'm not getting anything from this, or this person is benefiting from this, but they're not maybe reciprocating that same love or energy here. You are moving out of pure love, which is why you're coming out as this Hierophant, High Priestess. And maybe you know this person does not share those same sentiments, or with this ain't shit energy. This person, they're just not shit. Either way, it's going to hurt this person to see you walking away, shining and unbothered here. For those resonating in love, what is the message that you have for them? What is the message for those resonating in love? So you protect people spiritually. Yeah, telepathic and challenges, so they can't get close to you anymore. Close soul connections, close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. Someone can't connect. They're having a problem connecting or staying close to you. Maybe there was a telepathic connection here. This could be someone that's dealing with a lot of confusion now, maybe wondering why has the connection severed, or why has this tie severed. We got past lives and admire. So maybe in the past you admired them, or you were very open to them, or you were very connected to them, but you're not anymore. This is a situation where whoever had the power in the past, that boat has sailed. And whatever wrongdoing this person may have committed or done to you or surrounding you, they're having to pay for that. And they know that you protect them. They know that your energy is blessed, or you have some sort of spiritual power or ranking that protects people that you are around. I don't know if they're coming back to say something, but I do know that they are facing judgment here. And I don't think that they're, with that Three of Swords, you kind of moving forward, or you no longer being interested, or you no longer protecting them, because this is a loss of protection. This is a loss of protection for this King of Cups. So whatever he or she may have done or did here, you deciding with grief in reverse, I no longer feel sorry for this person, or I'm no longer allowing this person to put this on me or come to me. Three of Pentacles, like you can't come to me anymore. Like it feels like you shut a door, or you cut someone off, or you decided enough is enough, or I'm no longer showing up for you, or I'm no longer giving. And because you don't have that grief, tears are powerful. Sometimes if we cry for a person, do you know that can protect them? Or praying for a person, it can really get them out of bad situations. And I feel like with the grief in reverse, you're like, listen, I'm not grieving this relationship or the loss of this or whatever this is. I'm focusing on moving on. That was the scariest thing that you could do in this person's eyes. Yeah, tide of transition. Embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work here. So I feel like with peaks reach, this is plateaued. This is gone as far as it could go, or you've reached your breaking point in this energy where whatever this person was getting, and make no mistake, it could be love, but it can also be family or friends. Whatever this person was getting from you, they're not anymore. It feels like you're the boss. I'm not going to lie, it feels like you're the boss, or you have some sort of power or control or spiritual rank, I'll say, because you got to understand these cards are very, you know, they're general. It's not going to be a situation or a card for every specific situation, but this lets me know with the High Priestess and Hierophant, you're the boss. You have the power and the freedom. And someone here, they could be waking up to this. They could be realizing this. Any last messages or advice for the collective here? We got open doors. You have many options, so take your time to choose what is right here. So the power is in your hands. You decide what doors are opening and closing. And I'm not trying to say it to big up your head or make you feel like, you know, there's great responsibility with this kind of power as well. So just know that because you do have this power, there's a bigger responsibility for you. So, you know, be mindful of that. But just know that whoever this is, they're going to suffer watching you move on and shine. And again, we don't wish that on anyone, you know, wish that this person would have gotten it together or did right the first time. But either way, you know, they're going to have to watch you be happy or shine and be unbothered. And it feels like they had a chance to maybe fix, heal, or get this together, and they just never did. And now it could be too late for them, because I don't think you care anymore, or I don't think that you are interested in being with them or being around them or supporting them any longer here. Any last messages? Yeah, Spirit is saying, don't worry. Ease and grace is here. So this is about focusing on yourself. And look at that. Cut the cords. So there it is. Surrender, cut the cords. Yeah, it's clear. Clear, cancel, and release. Surrender, accepting it for what it is, and cutting those cords. So for some of you, this is just confirmation that you've made the right choice, or if you've already cut the cords, be prepared. Things are going to be easy for you. You're going to be in divine grace. I mean, again, someone here has the power, and this is very specific. If this is your reading, let me know, because someone here may not realize how protective their energy is, or how much protection they offer to those around them. So be very careful and mindful to protect and shield your energy, yourself, because a lot of times you'll get dirty offers when you have this kind of energy that you're sitting on. So I don't know who I'm talking to, but again, Spirit is saying cut those cords and be prepared to live your best unbothered life. So guys, that is the message I have for you today. I hope this resonates and gives you some clarity. If it does, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you darlings on the next one. Bye.